Grand Old Lady, North Hobart Oval for Tasmanian State League action on a Saturday afternoon between the North Hobart Footy Club and North Launceston. Brent Costello here with you for this intriguing contest, and joining me in the box this afternoon is Andrew Pulling. Hi, Andrew.
I'm good, Brent. Pleasure to be here this afternoon. Should be a pretty interesting game. Important one for North Launceston, a must-win if they want to get themselves back into the finals calculation. For North Hobart, it's probably more about performances and development going forwards, but they'll be eager for a win here, but certainly a lot on the line in terms of the Bombers' finals hopes this afternoon.
Been an interesting year for the North Hobart Footy Club. Had a bit of hype around them through the pre-season. They've only had the 2 wins so far, both of those against Glenorchy, who we know have struggled throughout the 2022 campaign. So, chance to make a real statement for them this afternoon.
Yeah, they'll want to claim a few scalps on the run home, no doubt about it. They'll look at Glenorchy and go, there ones we should be winning. We'd like to knock off a couple of teams above us on the ladder. I'd imagine that's going to be the aim going forwards here. And they ran North Launceston very close to the last time they met, got within 7 points up in the north. So maybe with home ground advantage this afternoon, they can flip that round and get the breakthrough.
Absolutely. Had some news during the week that Clinton French, the coach of North Hobart, announcing his retirement as a player. He'll focus on his coaching role now. So for Frenchie, we're on a great career, and a few players back for the Demons today and for the Northern Bombers as well. The Devils obviously available for selection, which obviously strengthens both sides up pretty well.
Yeah, two of the teams that we tend to do pretty well when the Devils players come back in. You can almost track some of their stronger performances with those weeks, but always looking forward to seeing what the up-and-coming stars can do this afternoon, and a good stage here at North Hobart to do it today.
One of 3 games on this afternoon across the state. The big one up at Windsor Park is the top-of-the-table clash between Launceston and the Tigers. That'll be an absolute beauty. That one gets underway at the same time as ours here at 2 p.m. And Glenorchy hosting Clarence. That one got underway at 1 o'clock, and it was the Roos with a slender lead halfway through the second quarter. We'll keep you posted on those games as the afternoon goes on. But Drewy, a winner for you this afternoon?
I fancy the Bombers to just get it done in a tight one. I think they've got a little bit more to play for here this afternoon. A big opportunity, certainly with Clarence playing against Glenorchy. You'd imagine they're going to get the win. Lauderdale not in action this week, so a chance for them to draw level on points with them. I think this is simply too big a chance for them to pass up. Yourself, Bruno?
Yeah, look, it's a really interesting one. You'd be brave to tip against North Launceston. They're probably due for a good result, and good to see Michael Stingle has taken his place in the team this afternoon. I think there was some question marks around whether he will play this game. But, yeah, look, I think it'll be a tight one as well, Drew. I reckon it will be talking about in the last quarter who's going to win still, I reckon. Because that's the way you want it in a game of TSL footy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think last time the Park was a couple of weeks ago, had the bye, but they pushed Clarence all the way, North Hobart. Clarence might have had a little bit more talent in the starting lineup, but North Hobart ran them very close, almost pulled off that upset. They put in a similar effort here this afternoon, more to their rivals in this one.
Not too far away from a start. The ground a little bit muddy out there in patches, but overall not too bad compared to some of the grounds we've seen in the state after all the rain we've had here in Tasmania over the last few months. A little bit overcast, a little bit of blue sky poking its head out, but generally not too bad conditions for footy.
Yeah, at the moment pretty good. Just the threat of rain about, so we'll see if that lasts. But for the time being, no excuses. Might be a little bit slippery, but nothing that's going to impact proceedings too much here in the first quarter at any rate.
Just about set to go. DALY Potato Co. live stream on a Saturday afternoon. As we said off the top, should be an intriguing contest. Umpire holds the ball aloft. Here's Andrew Cooling on the live stream.
So we're underway here at North Hobart Oval. Wilkinson won it off decisively. Avent went in there, slung off his kick with Harper. And the ball goes, and the Demons will be the first to go forwards here. They send it deep inside 50. A couple of Bombers spoiling each other. The handball put a teammate under all sorts of pressure there. They'll have a ball up, a big tackle laid by Josh Cleaver. Wrapping up Nicholas as he tried to get away. Done no favours for his teammate's handball. Right under pressure, but the Demons, the first opportunity here this afternoon. Although, the kick been plucked. Well, I spotted something, and it's going to give an opportunity here for Lachlan Murphy-Dale. So, we'll do a freebie here, perhaps. for the Demons. Pretty good kick of the football.
Just the start they'd be after. Nice hot start right behind this kick too. Drew will know straight away how it looks.
Murphy's Ale for the dream start for the home side here. He'll kick from around about 40. It's working back. He couldn't quite sneak it home, and a minor score only. First minor score of the afternoon, 1-0 in favour of the Demons.
Well, it's the Bombers that'll come to the commentary side wing here at North Hobart Oval. Bennett there, Supreme League champion. He's been in this football club for such a long time. The vice captain, of course. Had some time away and has made his way back to a club where he's won a few premierships now. Back in. Alex Lee had it all to himself. Works it forward. Pierce. Now the handball is from Campbell. Dragged down, a big tackle though. Oh, we'll ball it up. Stages of this one here at North Hobart Oval. What a venue it is. The footy. Lee won it down again. He can get it out cleanly. The Bombers will work it forward. Inside 50 for the first time this afternoon. Out in front, mark not taken. Ball spills to ground. Demons have the numbers and they'll get out of danger for the moment. The handball there from Campbell. The kick is going to work nicely. The mark taken. Or is it? Not paid. The will ball it up.
15 the goal. It's kind of unlucky there, Norton. Smith judged to have 15 metres. Inside 50 for the Bombers. Tosses it up, just a free run out there for the Demons ruck, but here's the way the Bombers stooping to try and pick it up there. McGuinness couldn't quite. Left it back. Smith who's caught, and that's got to be holding the footy. Was completely unaware of the pressure coming from behind, and Thomas Bennett crunches him and wins the holding the ball decision. Just a lack of awareness there. Maybe didn't get a call, young Bank Smith, but you don't have that long in that part of the ground. The heat was on, and Bennett nailed him.
Yeah, here is this man we just spoke about, Tom Bennett, an absolute star of the competition. Working with a lot of younger players now at North Launceston, but they'd be just taking all the information they can from him.
Go back here, kick the match's first goal, and he drills it straight through the middle, no problems there. So Thomas Bennett gets the Bombers off and running, one straight 6, North Hobart 1 behind. And that's just a goal from some pure pressure in the forward line. That's what coaches are always looking for down there. Keep the defence on their toes.
No doubt about it. So nice start for the Bombers. A little let off at the other end, but they get the quick reply to the left of screen here at North Hobart Oval. See Brad Cox-Goodyear, the coach in the middle there, playing a variety of roles this season. We're good to go again for the first goal of the game. 2 rucks go at it. 1 down. We can work it out cleanly. It's the Bombers that do so. Wobbly old kick just to the paint of 50. Back inside the centre square now. Caught up in a wall of tacklers and taken high there with Sammy Caswell. Get the free kick. The right. His wheels on this afternoon. Plays on quickly. Inside 50 here for the Demons. Mark not taken by Jackson. Umpire's blown a whistle for a hold and a free kick going the way of the D's. That man Jackson will get it.
There's a slight grab there by the defender. Since Jackson had the opportunity, he was going to hand it off, and dished it to Gilpatrick, who drives it deep. Won't quite have the carry off hands into the square. Dispute, slings good out of there with Splan, and he gets the Demons first of the afternoon.
Well, nice piece of play all round, wasn't it? They got it off quickly to get it in, deep inside. Patrick obviously went for the goal, but fell nicely. As I say, Drewy, a very, very nice piece of quick thinking there. Gets North's first of the afternoon.
We'll take that, and awareness. The ball was coming back in play. The fence there really just needs to get the spoil through, concede the behind. Always dangerous when you leave it on the doorstep like that.
Second game of the year, I think, for North Hobart for Will Splant. Unlucky probably not to be playing for the Allies this weekend. Up it goes again. Big punch down from Lee. North Hobart in the footy again, but only momentarily as Event. Wobbly kick inside 50. Hasn't worked for North Hobart. Brought to the ground was Ferguson. We'll have a ball up. North Launceston's attacking end of the ground. 7 plays 6 here on the Daily Potato Co. live stream this afternoon. Lee trying to work it forward. Ball works out eventually. There to collect and wrapped up in a tackle was Harry Bales, but they get it inside again, North Launceston. Bennett, handballs off. Kick smothered. Good piece of work from Ferguson. Ended up working it out of danger, but that goes straight down the throat of Jack Ahern. Ahern had a few different targets. Not sure he used the right one there. Went straight towards the North Hobart player, but bursting through the middle, and a nice kick from Harry Bales went right to the line, but touched for a minor score.
Just seen through by Campbell. It was exciting there from Bales, but just didn't quite have the carry. The Demons have worked their way out here through Stephenson. It's a poor kick though. Allowed Pearce in. Probably could have marked it, went the spoil instead, then followed up with a tumble off the deck. Straight to Norton. He pokes one short. The Demons now look to charge through the corridor. Kick was a bad one for Caswell though. Turned over. Sent forward by Nankervis. A great purchase on it. The spoil came from behind from Roberts. A stoppage. Hold them up there. So they looked on there just for a moment, the Demons, as they charged through the middle, but missing the target. Able to find Caswell halting the counter. Launceston up against Lee. Lee won that down. Sandrick was in there. The handball over the top. Now it's the Bombers going forwards. Tumbling ball in there. Direction of Hubbard down there. It's going to be a throw paid by the umpire. It's going to be a free kick in the way of the Demons. Hobbs guilty of it. It's up. Crowd gathering on the far wing. Instead goes the opposite direction. A pretty good option too. He finds Kilpatrick. He's off his mark and told to go. Starts back inside and shoots it short to Ferguson. He finds Caswell. Caswell got on. Series of one-on-one, so he just hesitates and then drives one down the line. It's a good kick to Splan, who shows a nice pair of hands. Will Splan kicked the first for his side. Now he punches one in. Not a great kick though. That'll be picked off comfortably. Bombers can take over at half back.
All tied up here. Almost 10 minutes gone opening term. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on the Daily Potato Co. live stream this afternoon. Bennett went for the one-hand grab right in front of us here on the commentary side wing. The veteran goes forward. Target reached it, but mark not taken. Still alive here though for North Launceston. In trouble though, and dropping the footing in was Ahern, and the Demons will end up with it. One up the wing here. They go, North Hobart. Swing through. Down through the throw in.
Focal point early from his plan. Looking for every chance.
Absolutely. Wait the ball in here. Lee got first use. Daly trying to help his opponent. He's called a hold here again against North Launceston, so Daly will get the free kick. That's on offer for the young man. Over from Glenorchy, of course, during the off-season. That's not his best work, and the mark taken there by Seth Campbell.
Campbell will reload from half-back. He drives through the corridor and then punches one up towards half-forward. A little hold perhaps there on Bennett, and that's been spotted, so free kick will go the way of the Bombers. Open 50 for the time being as the players start to flood back. He just punches one into the space, dropping back in there courageously. McGuinness impacted the kick nicely. Ball now in dispute. Norton goes in. He's under pressure from Hobbs. And it looks like we're going to have the ball up inside 50. Some pressure there once again. And the Bombers, with credit to McGuinness, is dropping back into the space. Hobbs on it down. The umpire spotted another free kick, and this one's going the way of the Bombers, and it's going to Cox Goodyear. So, usually a very reliable finisher.
Ruled here too.
Just trying to figure out who it is. Told to depart the area. Sandra, by the looks of it. He heads to the bench, so Cox Goodyear will go back. Not much angle to speak of. Kick from 30 out should be fairly regulation for a player of his supreme abilities. Go back here and try and find the Bombers' second of the afternoon. Blows time back on. Cox Goodyear, what a star he's been for so long. He goes back, works it through the middle. Lovely kick, Cox Goodyear. And the Bombers get their second of the afternoon. They lead at 2-1-7 to North Hobart 1-1-7.
What would have to go wrong for him to miss that shot? Not much.
Hurricane, maybe.
I mean, he's never in doubt, is what I'm trying to say. You could back him in every day of the week to kick a goal like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, hurricane type winds might make it tough. It takes some kind of obstacle like that, I think.
Superstar of the comp, and what a coach he's turned out to be as well. Very young team they had last year, got all the way to the grand final and obviously beaten on the day. But yes, he's doing some wonderful things as a playing coach. Brad Cox Goodyear. 13 plays 7. Milford Stone and Lee. Caswell's there, just overran the footy. Still there though, he's got Lee on top of him and can't get it out cleanly, so the ball up, not far from where we were a moment ago. Lee just marked it in the end. Demons work it out though through Roberts. Not taken there by Stingle. Getting the footy cleverly, taps it backwards, but only as far as a North Hobart opponent. But they win it back, the Bombers. And work it forward. Here's Pearce now on the run. Clever stuff there though from Norton. His helmet. Pearce out again. Holding the footy is the call. Stevenson wants Kilpatrick. Gets him in the end. Nice mark on the chest. Plays on quickly, Kilpatrick. Not his best work at bouncing ball towards 50. There goes, Daly's there lurking, and Curvis. Daly with a big tackle. Nice head play on. Look it out here, Daly does. As far as the boundary. Nice and deliberate from the Northern Bombers players. The umpires will throw it in.
Yeah, some good work right there from Daly. Just repeat efforts, trying to win the ball for his side. Really fighting hard at the bottom of the packs, scrapping in for the hard ball. I expect nothing less from Cal Daly. So, an opportunity here to attack for the Demons, try and set something up from the stoppage. Land charges through, he's caught, he's seeking the safety of the boundary line. He didn't find it in time though. The umpire pings him for holding the footy. He was desperate to reach the line. But, pretty fair call there, I think, from the umpires. The Bombers will take over at half back and sends it towards centre wing. Jackson back there though in North Hobart, and he takes the intercept mark. Looks up, it's a lot that he likes, so just chips in short to Banks Smith. Smith shifted sideways. Intent to just knock it round the back here for the time being. Stephenson drops it in. That was a poor kick straight to Bales. They might be exposed back the other way now. Charging through the middle. He's Ollington for the Bombers. He chips it up. He's got Manshannon in space. Put it out in front of him. He's got wheels, this kid. Manshannon gets there and he finishes in style. A lovely goal there for the Bombers as they carve right through the middle of North Hobart Oval.
Plays a good footy, isn't he? Manshannon. Not a lot of the little fella, but he, as you say, Drew, he's got some wheels and knows where the goals are too. Love watching him go about it.
Teammate knew, just put it out in front of him and said he's going to win a foot race.
Yep, absolutely. A nice start here for North Launceston. This opening term on the Daily Potato Co. live stream from North Hobart Oval on a Saturday afternoon. And 15 TSL action. 3 goals to 1 in this opening term so far. Off we go again. Nasrul caught up, high set play on. And away again here, North Launceston. Not going too far. Ball up. inside the centre square. There's some crowd in this afternoon. Visiting team, of course, down the highway. Here in the house. It goes again. Caswell out cleanly, not this time. And another ball up, not too far from where we just were. Tap down. Caswell eventually got it out. Stingle cleverly tapped down now. And big tackle from behind. Umpire let it go, and North Launceston are off and racing again. Event got the handball away. Kick is on. Right from the paint at 50 to the goal line, and just through for a minor score. Takes North Launceston to 3-2-20. North Hobart 1-1-7.
So the Demons look to repel Leaf over the target there, and eventually found its way to him. There's some pressure came from behind from Bennett. They work their way through by Vandermeer, sends them inside 50 once more. Timely spoil came from McGuinness, hits the deck. Bombers first react, though, snapped on goal by Bales. Just bounces offline for a minor score. So a 14-point lead here. And the Bombers control of proceedings. Just a bit of pressure starting to build for the Demons. They look to clear defensive 50 once more. Slam the target. He was up against Lee Fang. Good tackle made there by Ollington, and it's going to be rewarded. They've really brought the intensity around the ball here so far, the Bombers. A few holding the ball decisions. This one's chipped centrally, finds Stingle. Stingle, there to Bennett, back to Stingle. They've run themselves into a bit of trouble, but they've managed to keep possession of it. They work their way through to Bales, and he flicks it over the top. There's good composure shown. Then the chip kick finds Harper. Really nicely done from the Bombers there. They were under pressure, but they didn't panic. They just kept flicking it around, and eventually they take the mark inside 50. Harper can go back. 5-degree angle. At about 35-40 metres, so certainly not an easy kick. Let's see what he can produce here. So up 15 points already for their fourth off the quarter as Will Harper measured approach and a couple of little stutters. Drives it. Does look like he's hanging it to the near post, and in fact it's cannoned into the post for a minor score. So the finishing about the only thing that's let him down so far here, Brenner.
Yeah, absolutely. 7 scoring shots to 2 so far. Lead out to 15 points as North Hobart try and get it down there, attacking into the ground, which has been very few and far between so far in this first term. Running onto the footy there, it was Chug. Again, all players dive on top of it. Another ball up. Here we go here, North Hobart, just to steady things down. He's at it again. Big fist down. Again, scrum. Talked to I think, French during the week at the press conference, Drew, and asked him how he thought the season had gone into the 2 wins and a bit of pre-season hype, but he's adamant there's definitely growth internally, which he's been pleased about. His man Shannon again got a goal a moment ago, and big hit from Brad Cox. Goodyear.
Cloud the man getting cleaned up there.
Don't want to be on the end of that, do you?
No, you feel that one.
You feel every bit of it. We wait the ball in again. Almost at time on the Daily Potato Co. live stream, quarter 1. Here at North Hobart Oval. 22 plays 7. Lee cleverly down. Event didn't quite work it out. It was stolen in the end by the Demons. Hank Smith takes the mark. Not far enough though. Get it out cleanly again. So plenty of stoppages in this first quarter. Hendrick and looks good yet. That'll worth watching this afternoon. Lee had it all to himself. Caswell handballed out. Couldn't get away in time for the Demons, and it's a hold again going to the way of the North Launceston Footy Club. The kick has been centred up, and now looking at goal is Bales directly in front, and he makes no mistake. North Launceston has its 4th, and they're off and racing here at North Hobart Oval.
Some really good awareness, just to spot Bales in space, quickly square it up there. The defender committed, didn't reach the contest, and at that point he'd run past it, and Bales able to quickly play on, make it an easy kick for himself. And he finishes nicely there, and he's having a real impact on proceedings. Harry Bales, every time it's going forward, he's getting involved. He's looking particularly lively. I think they're going to need to put the clamps on him. It's going to be hard to see them getting back into this one, the Demons. He's really causing him some headaches at the moment, Harry Bales. On the way to quiet him down. Probably cutting off the supply might be the best way there. It's really beaten out of the middle so far in quarter number one. The handball across here for Ahern. Goes back inside to Lee. So there was an event. Actually they'll work it back to the big ruckman Lee. Tumbles them towards half forward. And there for Bennett, but it wouldn't oblige. And another throw in. Forward. On the ground where the game's really been entirely played out here for the last 10 minutes. Completely on the Bombers' terms. This one just short of Lee. Sandrick throwing in, gave it to Daly. Kick away, but didn't go very far. Eventually being worked forward by George McLeod. Through a contest, the early lead came. Squire parked himself in front and took a nice mark. He looks up now, wide open 50, kicked straight to the man on the mark. Bounced into the path of McLeod though, might still work, gets his kick away just in time. Maybe a little hold on Ferguson. And by now, Cole's holding the football. Free kick going the way of the Bombers. It's all going their way at the moment. Dominating this game. A little chip kick. Finds Ollington. Ollington looks up. Just poke one short. Searching lead being offered. Spoil came from behind though from Stephenson. Back in dispute. That's going to be holding the ball. Trying to get his kick away and couldn't. Another free kick going away at Bales. He looks up, drives him inside 50 once more. Almost favoured the defender, but the umpire spotted another free kick for a push. And it's another one going the way of the Bombers to Thomas Bennett against Matthew Campbell. They're really feeling the heat down there at the moment, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, Drew. It's all being played in one half of the ground, isn't it? Takes you back to Lauderdale a few weeks ago. We had that awful day conditions-wise, but it was all to the left of screen that day as well. And this is a man you don't want the football in the hands of, especially in this spot in the ground, directly in front. Kick from about 30 metres out. Expecting to go back and slot this.
He's already kicked one here this afternoon. Can he extend the lead to 27 points?
Put the Moz on him.
Just hung it out there to the right in the end. Through for a minor score, so 2 points down the lead.
It is indeed. Almost 24 minutes gone, opening term. Oh, that's a terrible kick in, and it's gone straight down the throat of Seth Campbell. They're just giving it up easily here at the moment, the Demons. Campbell's going to go back himself in and kick in the right forward pocket. Seth Campbell looking for North Launceston's 5th of the quarter. 5th of the game, goes all the way to the goal line. That is a magnificent kick, and he slotted it.
Mason Fay, just a basic skill error, turning the ball over from the kick out. Just straight over his man's head, uncontested mark, and absolutely takes full advantage of it. And now they're really starting to get the reward on the scoreboard, but their dominance is probably warranted. They've been by far the better side here, the Bombers, and 28 points, you'd probably say a fair reflection of proceedings.
Absolutely. Lucky, yeah, they haven't kicked straight at 2. 10 scoring shots to 2 in this opening quarter. A couple of scores from around the grounds. Top of the table clash at Windsor Park. It's Launceston leading the Tigers 34-14, time on first quarter, and Clarence have kicked away against Glenorchy 50-16.
The Bombers take it out of the middle once more. Send it to half forward. The mark taken by Seth Campbell. Campbell looks up. Bennett offering a lead for him. Goes for the secondary lead instead. Just floats over the top, and a good intercept taken there by Stephenson. It chips it short and looks like a 50-metre penalty. It's been spotted here. Against Hobbs, either for infringement on the protected zone or for a little bit of back chat. Either way, it'll take the Demons to midfield, and they pump it inside 50, slam the target, but he drew a crowd, had to fly against 3. That should mean there's some free plays somewhere for the Demons, and they had one in the pocket in Cleaver, but the kick was no good. You couldn't find him. Very much looking to splout at every opportunity here, the Demons. Bombers well and truly aware of it. Knowing the double team on him going to make life difficult for the big fella. Their venture forwards here, and in the shadows of quarter time, you sense they need to find something from it. Desperately need a goal, something to take into the quarter time break here. To build off of. Lee wins this one down straight to the opposition and missing a big opportunity. Murphy Dale, the wide open goal beckoning, and he hooked it horribly.
Yep, did indeed. Didn't need to either, did he really? He just needed to kick straight and be home, but play goes on. Far side of the ground here at North Hobart Oval. Launceston try and work it forward once more. Tries going out of bounds. That was the one they needed, wasn't it? Give them something, as you say, Drew, to go into quarter time with some positivity. Not to be on this occasion. That's Lee and Elphinstone going at it again. Lee. Away here once more. Caswell was on the tail, though, of Wellington. And they'll get the footy, North Hobart.
First time all day, it's dropping a scare in defence. The Bombers happy to settle things down at quarter time. Looks like Hobart just dropping into the space in defence.
That's Caswell. Goes long. Big kick to the paint of 50. North Hobart's attacking end of the ground. Comes out in the end, and it could be away here. Launceston end up having the numbers, but still alive here for the Demons. The kick goes forward, and they've got their first or second of the afternoon, isn't it? Lockie Murphy-Dale, just what they needed right on the stroke of quarter time.
That time gets it right. Murphy-Dale redeeming himself for that missed moments ago. Probably the more difficult effort, that one. Was Sunday a bit more pressure. Went the same approach to just slamming on the boot. This time it went through the middle. So an important goal. So they cut the margin back to 21, but they really needed it, especially having missed that 1 moments ago. So nice bit of redemption there from a man who they're going to need to probably get a few from if they're any chance here this afternoon. Murphy-Dale. Classy operator inside that forward 50. He gets a badly needed goal here. The margin of 21 points. Siren not too far away, you'd imagine. This one's one down by Lee, but no, he can get decisive clearance. Siren take it away as a bench standing up in the tackle. He's going nowhere. Coaching staff making their way down to the bench. Probably a fair indicator the Siren can't be too far away here. Elphinstone just ran over the top of it. Ball smothered by a vent. And then in danger perhaps. Contact on the knees. Either way, it's going to be a big man Lee to take it. And he'll look to send them inside 50. He just pops it short. Finds it Jack Evans, who will look up and poke one into the leading path there of Bennett. Couldn't quite complete the mark. On the deck, dangerous has been Bales all afternoon. Couldn't gather that one. Ferguson out after this one. Got it, but he coughed it straight up to Wellington. Wellington turns towards the goals and puts it right through the middle for another one. Heath Wellington with the Bombers 6th. They kick away 6-5, 41. They're back out to 27 points. And they're just looking so dangerous every time the ball is hitting the deck inside 50 this afternoon.
Yeah, not putting a foot wrong at the moment, are they, really? Just a little bit straight. That's the only knock on them probably this quarter. But a very, very healthy lead heading into quarter time. Just almost gone 30 minutes here. Goals kicked this term. Very happy in the Launceston coach's box. If we go again. Big fish forward by Lee. All North Hobart, though, they've got the numbers. They overshoot the footy, though. And there it is, the quarter-time siren. So it is a big lead to North Launceston after a ripping opening term from the Bombers. They lead 6-5, 41 to North Hobart, 2-2-14. Very, very dominant display from the Northerners.
Yeah, very convincing. They really come out and set the tone right from the outset. They've cracked in, they've controlled the contests. From there, they've been able to spread and control the ball down. It's just consistently going inside 50 and pretty dangerous. So far, the Demons have resisted the temptation to drop a loose man behind the ball and gold man on man for the most part, but they might have to look at changing things up a little bit and get that defence a little bit of extra support. Because right now they're just struggling to get through the throw.
We'll take a short break here on the Daily Potato Co. live stream. Back with the second quarter very, very soon. between North Hobart and North Launceston. A dominant opening term from the Bombers. 6-5-41, they led it to 2-2-14. Goal kickers from that opening term for the Bombers. Cox Gibbs, Harry Bales, Tom Bennett, Seth Campbell and Will Manchandon. And for the Demons, Lockie Murphy-Dale and Will Sprang. Here's Andrew Cooling on the live stream.
Towards goal. Is it touched on the line or is it carry? I think it's carried. And Kleber, with the response that the Demons needed to start the quarter, just swung it over the shoulder. Fine goal there for Hobart's number 6.
Exciting. That's what we wanted to see from the Demons. And very good start to this second term. So just the start they're after through. Margin back to 21 points now. Just got there. It was hard to tell from the angle where he was sitting, but the roll kick. So you go again. Lee. First use. Sandrick threw himself in there. Got bandage around the head now after coming off for the blood rule in that first quarter. Guy's been caught a throw here. It's going the way of the Demons. So a bit of momentum swinging the host's way here. And we do a second turn. Kick goes inside 50, but it's chopped off nicely by North Launceston. What's on offer? Decides to use the short option and Lee. Lee. Trying to play on and does. Boxing ball. It's going to beat all the players to the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
So 21 points to the margin. Dominant first term on the Bombers. Looking to work their way back in to the contest here in quarter number 2. Got first goal of the quarter in pursuit of that, but need to kick on here. Any chance, but Lee again just takes it out of the ruck and sends them forward. Spoil came from Banks Smith. Then it was there, and his hands, another play for another throw-in. One-on-ones around the ground here. North Hobart. Well, we'll tumble it back into play. Lee's the better of the duel with Elphinston so far. Elphinston on that one down. Patrick, he's caught by 2 Bombers. And that's up, and another stoppage.
21-point margin. 3:30 gone. Second quarter, Daily Potato Co. live stream. You're enjoying the coverage. You'll be watching us right around the world. Ball up. North Launceston attacking end of the ground. Lee fisted down, and now Manchandon got the kick away. Bouncing ball just to the left of the goalpost. Minor score. Exciting Manchandon, isn't he?
He's a real live wire. On the ball, hits the deck near him. He seems to bob up, and good luck catching it. Bombers have won this back. Might be a chance to punish the turnover immediately. Just running into a bit of trouble though, and a great saving tackle laid by Campbell. As it looked dangerous half up. It had to be, or it was going to be yet another goal there. Banks Smith chips it to Norton. Pressure coming from behind. Pearce almost got there in time, and then laid the tackle from behind. Both counts just getting away in the nick of time. As the Demons now can pump it up towards centre wing. Seems to have a couple of bombers, but the Demons come on the way with it. Lee Fiber had his kick smothered nicely there. Skindle. Now Bennett. Headed it off to Lee, taking it forward, and the Bombers by hand work it to Lee Fang, who sends them inside 50 in the Pierce direction. Just took a tumble over his head though. Norton somehow comes away with it. The umpire spotted a free kick. It's going the way of the Bombers. His shoulder, the call. Another one perhaps coming up. Chug, I think, will take the kick. Opportunity, Campbell, in fact, so he'll kick for around about 40 out. In front, this would sting the Demons here as they look to kick back out. 28-point lead here. Seth Campbell. He's flung that one out to the right. Doesn't even trouble the scores.
Sun's come out to shine here too at North Hobart. Pretty good conditions for footy this afternoon. The threat of rain lurking, but at the moment, blue sky, which is nice to see. North Hobart with the footy back pocket. Goes to the paint of 50. Not taken there. And a chance for North Launceston to work it inside again. They do just that, and Event takes a nice grab directly in front. 40 metres out. Go back and the shot on goal.
It's the last two chances that have come just from turning the ball over from kickouts here from the Demons. Struggling to get that first target, and it's giving up opportunities for the Bombers as a result.
Obviously this man's trophy cabinet / man cave. Plenty of silverware in it. What a star he has been with this North Launceston Football Club for such a long time. Jack Event. In he comes. Kick is on its way. Kick is good. Straight through the middle. And North Launceston gets its 7th of the game. Takes them to 7-6, 48 to North Hobart, 3-2-20.
Yeah, it had been coming off the back of those last few minutes. Always going to get one eventually if they kept giving him looks. And just got to show a bit more composure, trying to clear the defensive lines at the moment. Just to kick to a contest and turning it over. Trying to find a free target on, so defensive 50. These skill errors have plagued them coming out of the defensive half throughout this game. It's really kicked some 2 or 3 goals today. Certainly something they need to tidy up on the Demons. He is now by 28 points. Lee won that down nicely, and the Bombers will take it forwards once more. Dropping into the space though, and taking the mark was Campbell. Shove afterwards for his troubles. Oh, speaking of skillers in the back half, not sure it was a little closer for Norton, who then got a slightly unnecessary shove from Pierce. He tried to milk a reversal in return by not having that. The defensive 50, though, strangely opted to take his kick from well back of the mark. The option of Banks Smith. Eventually they'll send it forwards now. Can the big man take a mark? And flew, couldn't quite bring it down though. Spun there was Roberts. Now coming through DALY, got his handball. They eventually work it to Grooms. He's a kick goalward. On the final line, oh, Jackson misses what he should have had. Just rushed it a little. And another big missed opportunity there. Score only, though the umpires chat.
So North Launceston will work it out. Bennett. The far side of the ground was Manchana, got their handball away. And he's wanted to turn the footy over. Managed to. North Launceston with it now, but coming through was Banks Smith. Wobbly kick, but straight down the throat of Bennett. Couldn't take the mark. The chance now for North Hobart to go inside 50 again. They do just that. Kick heads towards Caswell, but North Launceston player beats him to the football. Guess it was blown. They wait the ball up here. North Hobart's attacking end of the ground. Chance now for a look at goal. Kick goes across the face, well across the face. Out of bounds for a boundary throw. rucks go at it. With Patrick now, wrapped up, and he's been pinged for holding the footy. So, good tackle there from Blade Sulzberger. Yeah, a little bit stiff. Regardless, it's North Launceston with the football. They come to the commentary side wing. Made a high over the shoulder. Yeah, Don't Bennett, yeah, the Tom variety. So a bit of trouble there, got off to his premiership teammate Lee. With some pressure here, North Launceston. Spread out, Demons everywhere. Hold forward. Ball eventually sees the boundary line.
Alongside of it, but it seemed his intent was just to scoop it across the line, so I've got no problem with that one. Free kick going the way of the Bombers, punched into the pocket by Campbell. Yeah. Kicked it right back to him. So he got a hold of that and just floated it wide. Well, this is where the Demons have had some major problems in this quarter. Work it off half back. Just giving some space over the top. Opts to go and retreat instead. Way to full back. Smith off on short. It's ignored. Instead, carry it out. It's a nice little kick that just about found McLeod inside the confines. And he chips it short to Jackson. Jackson gives it back to McLeod, runs into trouble. And he's been pinged for holding the ball. Well, they really are having a horrible time trying to move it off half back. McLeod runs into trouble there. Another opportunity coming up for the Bombers here. It's not been pretty back half at the moment for the Demons.
No, you're right, Drewy. Struggling to work it forward. That's now for North Launceston's 8th of the afternoon.
Yep. 5. Out to the right, so we've said a couple of times, probably the only real blemish on their game here this afternoon, the Bombers, has been the goal kicking. 7-7-49 to 3-3-21. That 28 points does feel like it could be more. They've taken most of their opportunities. Jordan Roberts now at half back, and Lee too just turns it straight over, a poor kick straight to Wallington. Wallington chips in for Bales. Pressure came from behind from Roberts. Just hold him up enough to maybe allow the defence to get set. Bales, this afternoon for the Bombers, and he stands that one up. It's a lovely kick, finds his man in space, just diving in there, and Bennett does it again. It's a beautiful kick, but they had time to set up there, the Demons defence. There shouldn't be a hole that big there.
And again, this man, so reliable, typically with the footy in front of goal. Tom Bennett will line up for his 2nd of the afternoon. This 1-2 up the other end of the ground. This will make it really tough for the Demons.
Directly in front, 35 metres out to extend the lead to 34 points. Bennett goes back by doing some work again. One score only, 7-8-50. Left a couple out there.
For the Demons, Winfield Patrick. Big fly, nice grab too, taken by Logan Elphinstone. Hasn't got much on offer at this point, so decides to load up and go long. Back of players forms, and a good mark taken there by Nick Jackson. Jackson plays on quickly. What's on offer down the ground? Mark taken. It is indeed. Was it touched? No, umpire's going to pay the mark. So another opportunity here now for North Hobart to go back and look for their 4th of the game. Tom Leafheber is the man with the football. To cut the margin back to 23 points. Tom Leafheber. It's on its way. Kick looks good off the boot and just has enough on it, does it? You betcha. North Hobart gets its 4th of the afternoon. Takes it to 4-3-27. The margin is reduced somewhat, Drewy.
Badly needed that one. And pleasingly, I think for North Hobart fans, the entire team running to get to him, showing a bit of spark, a bit of energy. They've been a bit of flat. Maybe that can lift them. Maybe that can be what gets them going here in quarter number 2. Because for all the Bombers' dominance, they've got it back to 23 points there. Really, having missed a few pretty good chances in the last few minutes. Lefebvre goes and kicks that one, not the easiest of chances. And maybe something they can build from now. Big second half of the second quarter coming here for the Demons. Can they claw their way back? It will be the Bombers who continue to pull away. It's Ollington out of the middle once more, sending them inside 50. Caswell sent the handball across to Josh Hilder. Hilder up the Lefebvre direction on the wing, just worked underneath it. The umpire spots that and pays the free kick. So Lefebvre looks up, suddenly a bit more spark and movement out there from the Demons. He goes looking for Jackson, who shows a nice pair of hands. And he's got a man on in Edmondson if he can get it in deep. Opted to go short instead, and that works out all right. Will Splan on the lead, and he'll go back, and a chance for 2 in a minute here for the Demons.
Yeah, they've got some spark about them, haven't they, in this second quarter, which is great to see. The contest of it, and this one, if successful, cuts it back to just 17 points.
Somewhat against the run of play here. Quarter number 2, but opportunity for Splan, and he leans back, and he's done it. He's put it through the middle, and they do pull it back to 17 points. Do North Hobart, so they get their third of the quarter, and suddenly they cut in to the lead. They shortened it from what it was all the time, but 17 points after being 21 points down at the first change, and really that comes in despite of the Bombers probably having the better of 80% of this quarter.
Absolutely. That's a great result here for North Hobart and their fans here that have turned out this afternoon. DALY Potato Co. live stream from North Hobart Oval, approaching time on in this second quarter. Up we go again. One down by Lee. Now DALY has some time to assess his options. Overshoots his target in the end. He's Cox Goodyear. Free kick going to the coach of North Launceston. Called his name too much this afternoon.
No, he's been reasonably subdued so far. So doing a good job.
Here's Stingle now. One of the young guns of the competition. League rising star, of course. And now they get the quick response here, North Launceston. The kick heads towards Tom Bennett. Wheels around. Goes forward. Mark taken. So some clever play from North Launceston. And it's Isaac Newitt with the football. Right forward pocket. Looks like he's unsure whether to take the kick here. Looks like he'll back himself in. Isaac Newitt. Here he comes. It's close to the man on the mark. Kick looks pretty good, but just offline to the right for a behind.
Took a good off the boot.
It did.
Able to work the extreme angle. Would have been so kick. As the Demons now just some distance. Jackson the target. He brings down a fine mark there. He's starting to grow into the contest, Jackson. He gave the handball off and they'll swing it forward. It's 2-on-1 here, but the one is Splan. Couldn't quite bring it down. Ball hits the deck, now in dispute. The Bombers trying to take it away, but caught with it was Ahern. That's got to be holding the footy. Free kick going the way of the Demons and Splan. So he looks up and sees a crowded forward 50 arc and opts just to stand it up into the pack. Almost bringing it down there was Kilpatrick, but the Bombers will take it away through Stingle. And he finds Lee in a little bit of space at half back. Lee works it further afield and finds Seth Campbell. Campbell looks up. He's probably going to have to kick to a contest, so just delays and charges inside. Gets a little bit of distance. Jackson's dropped back into the hole nicely. Takes the relieving mark. He gets it moving quickly. His target there was Dominic White, and he found him. Norton looking to bounce off half-back. It was a poor kick. A really poor kick from Dom White. He had Norton in acres of space, had the overlap on. Puts it out of play. That right there is an old-fashioned coach killer, Breno.
Yeah, it is indeed. Absolutely. Murphy Dale was on too. Further afield. Right in front of us this throw in. Margin's back to 18.79 to 5-3. Almost time on second term from North Hobart Oval. Elphinstone. Here they go, North Hobart inside again. Norton's kick in a good overhead mark. So they've just lifted beautifully this term.
The Shelton have got the weapons down there, don't they? If they just get the supply, Will Splan looking a real game changer. They're struggling to match up on him. They've just got to keep getting the ball down to him.
Yeah, he's been good, 2 goals already for Will Splan, and chance at a third here directly in front. Kick will be from probably 45 metres out. Needs to cut it back to 2 straight kicks. Will Splan. Kick is on its way. Kick looks online. Kick is perfectly good. North Hobart back in town, back in business. 2-goal margin.
It's been a fair response, hasn't it? Will Splan really making an enormous difference down there. Fiber got that goal, and it was a timely goal because the game appeared to be drifting away from them. It seemed like the Bombers were going to run away with this one. They missed a couple of opportunities where they could have kicked out well beyond 30 points, left the door ajar, and the last 5-10 minutes have been fantastic from the Demons. It's been a great response, and suddenly we have ourselves a game here. Back to 2 goals.
Absolutely, great response. And over to North Launceston now. Certainly the leftist screen's been the attacking end of this game, hasn't it?
It seemed to be impacting kicks distance-wise, but it's definitely in the scoring end as Patrick tries to charge on through. They work it through on. Nice little hand in, though. Very important from Hale. Stopping getting the outside. Eventually they do find it to right, though, and he just about gets his kick away. Tumbling towards half forward. Attacking it with Splan. He's been impressive. Leafheimer picks it up. He pumps them deep inside 50. Is that a hold? It is, but it's going against the North Hobart forward there in Caswell. Well, to him. Leaving free kick paid for the Bombers. That's a poor kick, though. Splan almost able to get there. Lee Fang couldn't complete the mark. Now in dispute. Splan following up. Seeing it out of play was Jackson. A real lift here on the Demons, and suddenly a few errors just starting to creep into the Bombers game. Saw the Demons struggling with their kicking earlier in the quarter. Shoot just the other foot on that occasion. So stoppage inside forward 50. Jackson takes it out of the ruck. Gave it there to Kilpatrick. Didn't intend it, but off the side of the boot it found Leafhammer. Lucks a fortune there, but he'll go back. And halfway forward, kick from 30 out. Not much angle to speak of.
Well, certainly been a game of 2 quarters today, hasn't it? So far.
This is the man that sparked it. Suddenly, 4 in a row here. They could cut the margin back to 1 straight kick. Thomas Leafheimer has won this quarter. He's hung that out to the right. Is it working back enough? It has. He's kicked another, and the Demons are back within 6 points. They're surging here at North Hobart, 7-3-45. They've come roaring back, and suddenly just 6 points ahead of North Launceston.
Very impressive response in this second term. Could have been in the huddle at quarter time to see what the message was from Quentin French, the coach. We've heard a few messages through the walls here at next door in the commentary box. But a very impressive turn from the Demons. You see a bit of niggle there between Brad Cox-Goodyear and Jack Sandrick in the middle. 6-point margin. 23.5 minutes in the second term of the Daily Potato Co. live stream.
Warning for a 6
Yeah,
infringement there.
looked to be, didn't it? We're back in the middle. Once North Launceston got in response here. Cox-Goodyear got a little kick away. And Shandon. Fast other umpires paid a push there. It will go the way of North Launceston, and the kick will go to Sulzberger. And Sulzberger puts it forward. Target. And Smith trying to get it, but now North Launceston get a look at goal. It goes all the way there, and that is the response they were after. They get one back here and just ease the pressure somewhat in what's been a dominant quarter for the Demons. A niggle there too after that one. And much needed goal, Andrew Cooling.
Yeah, Campbell doing the job there, but just running underneath the ball. Bag Smith, you love the way he goes about as an attacking, aggressive defender who flies at the ball, but just a bit too much intent there. Ran underneath it, and then was exposed behind, and it was a badly needed goal for the Bombers in response there. Just to stem the run of goals. North Hobart have kicked 4 in a row. They're suddenly right back within 6 points, so just steady things down as they approach half-time here. Extend the lead a little. Badly needed one for the Bombers. Sandrick now looking to take it out of the middle. He's immediately wrapped up by event. It's going nowhere. To the deck there. We will have a throw up. Middle of North Hobart Oval. Entertaining first half here. The Demons are roared back to life after the Bombers dominated the early proceedings. 12 points the current lead, and that one's just slipped a little high. And the shoulder free kick going the way of Roberts, who wheels off, takes off immediately, gets some yardage, and then sends them inside 50, looking for Cleaver. Couldn't quite take the mark. The Bombers will look to repel here now through Vandam. Swung his handball over the top, found Sulzberger. Sulzberger down the line searching for Man Shandon. Didn't quite bring it in, but he's been paid over the shoulder free kick. Popping little afters too. Wants to get it moving quickly, does Man Shandon. He looks up. He bodies back in defence now for the Demons though. And Shandon wheels around and then punches a really clever ball when he finds Seth Campbell in space. That was well thought out by Man Shandon. Campbell goes quickly, won't have the distance, sends it towards the goal square, off hands. Who can respond? It'll be the Demons seeing it through for a minor score.
I mean, disaster there, a major for North Launceston after all North Hobart's good work this quarter. They brought it all undone, but lucky little let off there. The Demons will work it back into play. And right in front of us, a nice fly. Mark paid there. Edmondson tries to centre the footy, but straight to North Launceston. Here's Cox Goodyear. Tucks the footy under the arm and goes for a run. Bales. Offline. Doesn't even get to the goal line in the end. It's cut off. Bouncing ball. In. So 13-point margin. Dying embers of this second term from North Hobart Oval. Can one team get another goal here before the siren? And it comes. Lee had it all to himself. Looking it forward though was McLeod. Fletcher Bennett. Brought down to ground. Edmondson. Umpire paid the high tackle there. Coming back and kick will go to Jack Ahern. Hobart coaching box not too happy with that decision, Andrew.
I thought there was a holding the ball that they should have been paid, and then over the shoulder paid instead, rubbing the salt in the bookies there. Demons trying to charge through the cloud, but he's immediately gathered in a strong tackle from Harper. The shadows of half-time, 13 points to the margin. Cox Goodyear starting to get a little busy. He gets around one and he launches from 50. It's bending back, Cox Goodyear. A free kick's been paid in the square.
Oh no.
It's robbed him of what would have been a stunning goal.
He and Daly having a few words to each other too off the ball back here.
So Norton will take it away.
He's a good player.
This area, just the confidence to shrug off the man and set sail. In the end, a rare kind of shepherd in the goal score was paid. This one's worked for by Harper. Pierce surely getting in the back there. Unrealistic attempt. And it'll be the Demons free kick.
Hit himself in the process. Pierce.
Moved across to Elphinson. Pierce back to his feet. Fortunately. And ships it outside the 50-metre arc, and that will end the first half here at North Hobart. A very entertaining first half of football at that. It's North Launceston leading 8-10-58. The hosts 7-3, 45, 13 points, but they kicked out beyond 5 goals there midway through the quarter. Had the chance to further extend it, missed a couple, and then really the second half of the quarter, there was a furious fight back from the Demons. It's got things back under control and a manageable margin of 13 points here at half-time.
Yeah, 5 goals to 2 that quarter in favour of the Demons, so just the response they're after. Late goal there, obviously, to North Launceston. Pushed the lead back out a little further than what it was, but we've got a good second half, entertaining second half coming up here on a Saturday afternoon. A close one, if you like, here, Drewy, with some blowouts elsewhere around the state. So looking forward to welcoming you back in about 20 minutes' time here on the Daily Potato live stream for the second half of North Hobart versus North Launceston. Well, welcome back to North Hobart Oval. We are set up for a massive second half in this round 15 Tasmanian State League clash between North Hobart and North Launceston. It is the Bombers leading this one by 13 points at the long break. In what's been a game of two quarters, it's fair to say. Brent Costello with Andrew Cooling in the commentary box. Drew, what did you make of the first half?
Yeah, really good fight back from the Demons. As it seemed like North Launceston might be running away from them. 13 points the margin. See what the coaches have addressed at half-time. I think things have been changed, but I think North Hobart will be pretty happy with the way things were trending towards the end of that second quarter for the Bombers. It's about trying to get things back to the way the first quarter was, where they were just running right.
Yeah, they were indeed. Umpire holds the ball aloft. We are ready to go for the third quarter. Here's Andrew Cooling on the Daily Potato Co. live stream.
So Lee wins the first tap down. He'll get the first clearance. It'll be a vent for the Bombers. Just volleyed it out of the air, and he found a sliding Will Harper at half forward. Harper sees the runner Bennett. That's where he heads. Couldn't quite haul that one in. The Demons will look to bounce away. Just getting the handball away in time. Retreating back was Kilpatrick. They've turned it over though. The tackle aid. That will hold them up. He really made a mess of that, the Demons. The Repellent half back. In early goals in both quarters. And the Bombers follow that script here. Daly just gets his kick away. Sandrick trying to get this one at ground level. Flick the handball out. And another handball came from Sulzberger. That doesn't clear the area either. Go once more. Opening minute of quarter number 3. First goal important here. Set the tone for things to come. Elphinston won that one down nicely. Caswell out after it, but had his pocket picked by Ollington. Slams it on the boot, sends it in inside the forward 50. And the handball back, just eluding. Daly got there, got the handball back, but he turned it straight over to Campbell, who snaps it. Snaps it out of bounds on the full.
Opening stages of this third term don't go anywhere. We're in for a blockbuster second half here from North Hobart Oval. Important game for the Bombers as far as the finals goes. They need to win this one. North Hobart looking to upset a few teams, run home, just like North Launceston. Bennett gets the footy back in the end from Stingle. Wobbly old ball inside 50. Mark taken, and taken well by Tyler McGuinness. To the wing. Out there, Splan, who kicked 3 in the opening quarter. North Launceston turn the footy over though. Only momentarily as the Demons get it back. The umpires paid a hold here to the Bombers. Not too much on offer. Decides to go long in the end. Just outside the centre square mark, not taken. Event got it back out, and now it goes back inside attack for the red and black. Chance now, ball goes to the boot of Tom Bennett, bouncing towards the goals, but offline to the left, might have scored.
So the Bombers doing all the attacking early doors in quarter number 3 to seize control of this game once more. The Demons chip this one up towards a contest on the wing. Plenty of Bombers there though. Always favouring Harper, who takes the mark. Looks up. See your bodies ahead of him. He'll drive it in the middle of the 50 arc. Attacking was Bennett. And over the shoulder, the call. The free kick going the way of Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick kicked it wide. McLeod stumbling, but was able to re-find his feet and take the mark. He kicks it short to Sandrick. Tagging Bradley Cox Goodyear here this afternoon. Nullified him pretty well. He drives this one wide, a searching kick there, and it's a good mark taken too. Spland been really impressive with his hands today. He looks up, sends this one in the Jackson direction, won't quite have the carry, eventually falls through to Caswell. He's immediately wrapped up. A couple of Bombers crashing through. Bennett working that one forward, found Sulzberger. He pokes a handball further down the line. McLeod was there for the Demons. He gathers, sends them inside 50 once more. Jackson couldn't quite mark. Spoil came from Bennett. Handballing away Ollington. And eventually going to play for a throw-in. A Bombers player on the deck there. Afternoon sun here. Overcast conditions, but the rain has stayed away. And
when that sun goes, Drew, it's going to be pretty dark.
It's going to be very dark and very cold. I suspect the lights will have to get cranked on at some point. As this one's one down by Elphinston. Caswell trying to wriggle free, just got his handball away. Sandrick following up with some pressure on Lee. It's out of play for another throw-in.
I just realised how stupid that probably sounded when the sun goes. It's dark, but when you look at the dark patches on this field, it's dark. Am I making sense?
We will need the lights, I think, is what you're getting at, Brett.
Yes, it'll be handy. We wait to throw in. Lee was out in front, but punched straight back over the boundary line. 59 plays 45. We've gone just over 5 minutes in this third quarter from North Hobart Oval. Entertaining contest. 14-point margin as we speak. Here comes. Well, he had it all to himself. Fox Goodyear. And Caswell's in there. Cleanly in the end, Sandrick. And he's been pinged for holding the footy. Bombers will get the football. He's on offer. Decided to go up the line. Knock out the back. Well done, Bennett. Bennett plays on quickly inside 50 and big jukes out in front. Lovely mark taken. It is Harrison Hobbs that has the footy. Kick from just beyond 40 metres out. Slight angle. Has to increase the lead back out to 20 points now. Harrison Hobbs. There it comes. And he has got it. 20-point lead back to North Launceston. A nice start to this third term.
Yeah, lovely goal there. He's done a few nice things today, Harrison Hobbs. Good marks and gets a goal now. Just a fair prospect out there, but yeah, he's certainly added a little bit to that forward line there. Attacked the ball nicely. It's just put out in front of him. Good finish too from the big fella. And they have had the better of the goings in quarter number 3. Just establishing control of the game once more. And that sun has vanished, Brent Costello, and it is indeed quite dark.
Thank you. Thank you very much for confirming that. Yeah, there's no sign of the lights yet, though, Drewy.
That might need to get addressed pretty soon.
Hopefully someone from the TSL's close by that can sort it out.
Got the yellow ball at least, as this one's one down.
That's true.
And charging out of the middle is Ollington, who pumps them deep towards the goal square. Plenty of depth on that kick, and the umpire spotted a shirt grab. A little tug of the jumper. That's a free kick going the way of the Bombers. They're already celebrating. Figure out the teammate there. An opportunity for Hobbs to get 2 in a minute. There's a little focal point here. Big man. Just panicking all of the Demons' defence. Grab the jumper. He goes back, says thank you very much. In the blink of an eye, they've kicked away here at North Launceston. They're out to a 26-point lead, and Harrison Hobbs with 2 goals in a minute.
Yes, it's a familiar tale, isn't it? It's like we've seen this before in perhaps the first quarter, where North Launceston did all the attacking and not so much at the opposite end for North Hobart. So pressure back on the D's now to try and snag one at the other end and stay in touch with this contest.
It's been a good start to the quarter from the Bombers. Just need to bring the ball back out of the middle again here to the Demons. They need a response. They were able to do it in quarter number 2. And they got some more in the tank to fight back again.
All set to go. Rucks go at it again. Lee, though, wins it out. Big kick back inside 50. Spills out the back. Pearce had someone on his tail, though, instantly. On the ground. Nice for holding the footy. I'll ball it up instead. And Daly been pretty quiet today. Drew?
Yeah, pretty well held.
It goes again, Lee. Down. Cox Goodyear. A muscle on the man. Taken high. Gets the free kick.
Norton destroyed that goal. Furious Cox Goodyear just dropping the knees, just went lower and the tackle slipped up. He's had a tough day, Cox Goodyear, but he's had pretty close attention from Jack Sandra throughout, but he's worked hard. He's always going to put himself in the bottom of the packs.
This for goal number 2 from the playing coach, Brad Cox Goodyear. He's happy with it. So the Bombers, they get their 8th, oh sorry, their 11th. Takes it out now to 11-11-77.
Well, this is the exact same spot the game was in around about the same minute mark of quarter number 2. And really, there's a ball just starting to break out here behind the play.
Keep going on this afternoon. Little spot fires here and there. Nothing to this level though.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to be in danger of 6-6-6, I think, here in a moment. Just there's plenty of players who are scrapping with each other in a 450. But yes, exact same spot the game was in. Quarter number 2 as a free kick's been plucked. It's going to go the way of the Bombers, so it's about to go from bad to worse here for the Demons, who are just starting to unravel. They've been goaded into giving away one here. It'll be Bennett, the beneficiary. I was going to say they were able to respond really well and kick 4 goals in a row in quarter number 2, but looks like the next goal they will be going the way of the Bombers as well, and they could extend the lead to 38 points in the blink of an eye here. Their 4th in a row to start the 3rd quarter and make things very, very hard for the Demons from here. We go back. Silas Bennett, reliable goal kicker, drives it through the middle, and they've kicked away here to a 38-point lead. We'll see if the Demons are goaded into anything stupid again.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate, isn't it? We had a game on our hands here at half-time, but unfortunately for North Hobart's supporters and everyone involved with the footy club, things have just unravelled a little bit in this 3rd term, and North Launceston well and truly back on top now. 38-point margin and 11 minutes of dominance for the Bombers. Here we go again. Over to you, North Hobart. What have you got for us? Start from just where we were. Free kick actually going to North Launceston. Event will have the footy. Swings it wide to the wing. Man Shandon goes to the right forward pocket. Bennett couldn't take the mark. Ends up in the fence. Boundary throw in.
Dow just dropping his opponent off the ball, which is what the free kick was for. Declan Shark sent him to the deck. A long way from the contest.
It's getting dark here. The lights, you can see they're starting to come on slowly. North Hobart Oval. Lee, big punch. Down the big tackle, what the umpire will ball it up. We go again. Lee. Looking for Pearce. Pearce Leading to the boundary once more. And a bounce.
Be out of bounds on the full. It's Will just off the boot there of Norton and flicking up. He will now have to go back and try and intercept, but taking a strong mark was Jack Event. Did his best there to impact it without infringing. Always tough Norton on Event. Catching it there at the apex. And not the easiest of kicks here, but a player of considerable quality. Extend the lead to 44 points here. It's been a strong response in the opening 14 minutes of the third quarter from the Bombers. Really stamping their authority on this one. Can they extend the lead to 44 points here? It's across the face and off hands for a minor score. So 39 points now the lead, and the Demons in dire need of a response here. They look to get the ball moving quickly. Send it up the wing. Hands. Throw in. Cleveland able to take the mark there. Move the ball just for the time being. Back into play. Lee against Elphinstone. Here's Cox Goodyear just cruising through the contest. His kick a little short, bounced off Campbell into the 450. Shrugging off the attention was Newitt. He sets sail for home, deep to the goal square. Defensive fist came in, hasn't got across the line. Norton will see it through, but just loving the way Cox Goodyear's working his way through this tag. He was pretty well held early on by Sandrick, but as the game has worn on, he's starting to exert a bit more influence.
So exciting to watch Brad Cox Goodyear. Lynch medalist, of course. Premiership captain. Done it all. His resume only rivaled probably by Jay Bowden in the TSL. And now North Launceston look to go. Goldwood again to the goal square. It's touched. And through for a minor score. 14, plays 7-3. Watching time on, third term. Ball, commentary side wing, out in front. Jackson, play on, said the umpire, hasn't realised, eventually gets spooked to ball. And that is out of bounds, right in front of us here. And played deliberate, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, insufficient intent to call, then Shem will take it. That might just send the North Hobart coaching box over the edge here as Cox Goodyear will send the Bombers forward once more. Dangerous kick, plenty of Demons back there, but a handball was poor. Coughed it straight up to Campbell, tried to dribble it through, but parked back on the line. Campbell able to work it away. The pressure coming, and eventually Ferguson will try and clear the area. Kick broken up back there by Vanden. And a play for a throw in. So the Demons, when they were on that run in quarter number 2, worked it back to 45 to 51. Last 5 goals, 5 have gone the way of the Bombers. They've really taken back control of this game, Brett Costello.
They have. We saw what North did in that second quarter, though. So plenty of time left in this game, obviously, but things need to turn it pretty quickly because this is being dominated by North Launceston as we speak. Ball back inside 50. North Hobart end up with the football. They might get out of danger here just. Hebbers there with Fletcher Bennett, bouncing ball towards the boundary. Fletcher Bennett, half deliberate. Six plays 45. Dark here now at North Hobart. Here comes Lee. Tunnel it, but ends up bringing tackle to ground. The scores from around the grounds, full time at KG5, a big win to Clarence, 110 to 44. Against Glenorchy, of course, and at Windsor Park it is all Launceston, proving they're the team to beat in 2022. 82 plays 27 against the Tigers, 1v2 on the ladder.
That's a fair statement.
It is a fair statement. You're right, Drewy.
Firstly, second, 11-1, 10-2, just a game between them. But a fair gap between them on that score, I would say.
Sandrick really tapped forward, but coming through now. Big kick forward, inside 50 for North Hobart. Genuine chance here now for them. Ball Get it away from goal now, though. Stingle was there. And now out of danger are the Bombers. Not taken on the outer wing. Hobart get the footy back and get it back inside 50. Mark taken by Jackson. Plays on quickly. Spots a target. Hits the target. Mark taken by George McLeod.
Yeah, clever from Jackson. Just use Sandrick as the man on the mark, just as a little shield to shepherd him. Ran around, got that little bit of space and used the time to hit up McLeod, who goes back with what is a must-kick one here for the Demons.
Yeah, George McLeod, his brother Harry, playing for Tasmania last week. I think he was best on ground. And George McLeod, slight angle, kick from 45. The kick's on its way and it's offline. It's missed a lot, out of bounds on the full.
Never an easy kick, but really needed to do better there. His team in dire need of a goal as that one's chipped across the face to Fletcher Bennett. It's them moving quickly and they'll clear defensive 50 up towards the wing. Fairly blatant push there, I thought, from Pearce, and the umpire spots it and pays it to Kilpatrick, who swings them back inside 50 over the head of Jackson. Ball in dispute. Murphy Dale trying to gather it, but it'll be the Bombers who take it away. Fox Goodyear wheels off and thumps one. It's a one-on-one deep inside 50. Ball hits the deck. Norton across in support. He's put under pressure. Turns straight into a tackle of Bennett. And wraps it up. Another stoppage inside forward 50. A real feature of the Bombers game here this afternoon. Intensity and pressure in the position ball carriers. Bennett will go in the ruck himself this time. Bombers look to take it away. Good pressure applied by Sandrick. He gathers it and swings it outside the defensive 50. Strong pair of hands shown there. The mark completed by Declan Chugg reeling up. And has a man all on his own inside 50. That's where he heads. Just pokes it short. Uncontested mark. Slack marking there from the Demons. A chance to extend the lead to 57 points here. Will Harper. Rocking the long sleeves. Here's Harper and just picked up by the Demons' defence there. So go back. Extend the lead to 47 points for their 6th goal in a row. It's working back to the line and just doing a hand up. The Demons one-man slam. Minor score only.
When it comes again for North Hobart, desperately need a goal here. But on this occasion though, cut off by North Launceston. Stingle. Long sleeves this afternoon. Don't mind the long sleeve operators out in the ground. Here's another one. They work it inside again. North Bonnie, what's on offer? Pearce is there. He shrugged his tackler. He does, and getting the ball back there was Harry Bales. And Harry Bales makes no mistake. Kicks his 2nd of the afternoon. North Bonnie well on top now.
Yeah, extend the lead even further here, and Harry Bales has been sensational this afternoon. One of his side's very best. A little bit quieter as it's worn on, but he's seen a stack of football. He's hit the scoreboard and really just in complete control now. 48 points. And he's had the last 12 scoring shots. They've kicked 6-6 from them. And the Demons desperately need something late in quarter number 3. 22 minutes have ticked by and they're yet to score.
Yeah, really disappointing, hasn't it? It's a promising second quarter. They were well on top there for a while, and just a dominant display from the red and black in quarter number 3.
Sees back control late in quarter number 2, and they've carried on with it here into this 3rd quarter. They're really putting it away, turning away. Here's Pearce, who thumps it deep. It won't have the carry though. The intercept mark taken back there. They'll quickly play on. The kick did no favours whatsoever for Dominic White. And Shandon will take the free kick at half forward. The Leeds present themselves and just pokes into the space. Well defended from behind on this occasion though, and able to clear the area. Leading up the ground, Murphy Dale. Slam on short, ignores that. Jackson calling for it. Takes on the man on the mark and then heads into the Jackson direction. Almost found its way through to him. He's being held, in fact, by Corey Nankervis. Playing on quickly, Jackson strikes it from the angle, but strikes it poorly. And even cops a bit of the Bronx there.
13-15-93, 7-3-45. It is all North Launceston here in the Premiership quarter at North Hobart Oval. Working up the far wing. He's there, been quiet today for the Demons. Bringing that score from KG5. From Clarence defeating Glenorchy with a much more improved Glenorchy outfit this week, it seems. It was good for the competition. Holding is the call here. So North Launceston will get the free kick through Pearce. Wants to play on quickly and does inside 50. They'll mop it up though. Here's the North Hobart defender. Which play to the opposite side of the ground. Norton. On the target in Murphy Dale. Kick. Find the teammate, but ends up back in the hands now of the Demons. Right in front of us here. Heath Hebber's there, but ball eventually gets to the boundary line. Five-goal quarter for North Launceston to none for the Demons, and pure dominance. Lee and out. Caswell. Handballs. Picked up by man Shannon. They're off and racing again here. Renew it, and he finds a target inside 50. It's that man again, Harrison Hobbs. Plays on. He finds a target too in Heath Ollington. And he'll go back now and have a shot. Slight angle, 30 metres out.
They're lining up down there at the moment, aren't they? All the options. Ian Hobbs, who's had a really good quarter. Pulled his way through it, just down the path of Ollington, another one who's had a really good day.
Has indeed. Heath Ollington, a devil of course. In he comes. Kick is into the woodwork. From behind.
16 and 94. A little wasted at times here at the Bombers this afternoon, but yeah, so many chances it's hardly mattered as again just making a real mess of it, trying to clear half back, and it's on that 20-minute period early in the second quarter. It's been the story of the day for the Demons. Their own worst enemy at times. Playing into the hands of the Bombers. Going up the field.
Dev Show.
Popping it in there. Lee flicks that one back over the head. Daly grabbing one arm there of Ollington. Somehow got his kick away all the same. Caswell pressuring Avens. Pulling intensity here, but the Bombers work their way through it. Handballs it off to man Shandon. Opted to pass one, didn't go to the 15, had to play on. Back to Wallington. Steadies himself. Looks across. He's got 3 men everywhere. And they'll play on here. Surely another goal coming up for the Bombers. No. At least in the end, 13-17.
Who's been everywhere then, wasn't there? Fandrick makes the mark. Patrick looks for Bank Smith, finds him. It's on offer up ahead. Spots up McLeod. They're inside 50 here for North Hobart. He's cut off immediately. It's a short one. Finds the option of Bales. Impressive today. And Smith's there. Dragged down to the ground. Daly. And ball's high in the air. Caswell. Chance for North Hobart again once more. Taken by John White. White, what's he got? He goes and finds a target. Edmondson takes the mark. Make a fair old roost from here. She'll have to be right from the painted 50. Ryan Edmondson going to give his team a spark as we approach three-quarter time. He can't. He'll go to the top of the square. Players fly from everywhere. Did a kick off the ground. Was a throw, was it? I think it might have been, as there is the three-quarter time siren. And what was a dominant third term from North Launceston. They finish it 13-17-95 to North Hobart 7-3-45. Disappointing for North Hobart, Drew. They had a massive second term, but unfortunately didn't bring it in the third.
Yeah, well, they haven't scored in that entire quarter there. Really could have buried them even further. It was an absolutely dominant quarter from the Bombers. Lost their way a little bit more in number 2. Instead, they've got back to 7-3-45 to 7-9-51 at one stage. And since then, it has been all one-way traffic. A steady late quarter number 2. But the athletes are very disappointed in that quarter. It's a complete class all around the ground. And 50 points, pretty comfortable result by the looks of it coming up here for the Bombers. And an important 4 points in their pursuit of finals.
Absolutely is. We'll take a short break here on the Daily Potato Co live stream. We'll be back with the final term for you very soon from North Hobart. Welcome back to North Hobart Oval. Lights are on here, very dark conditions. But there's one shining light out there, and that is the North Launceston Footy Club. They are going beautifully at three-quarter time, 13-17-95 to 7-3-45 after a dominant premiership quarter. Andrew Cooling's alongside me. Drew, what'd you make of that?
Yeah, 5-7 to no score. It was as dominant as you'll see. Could have been even more had they been a little bit more accurate, but really putting the game to bed here in the final quarter. I think about just restoring a bit of respectability for the Demons. I don't want to go into next week with 2 goals in a row like that, so we'll see how they respond here. Whether the Bombers just keep right on going. They'll take it out of the middle to begin with, flipped it over the top looking for Vanden, but Cleaver took in a tackle at the umpire. Said it was a little premature and is waiting for a hold, so Vanden will take the free kick. The Leeds present themselves. Eventually, we'll just opt to thump it deep. Spoil came from Elphinston, who dropped back into the hole. Trying to clear the area, but nowhere was a vent. Play for a throw-in. Inside forward 50 is the Bombers right back on the offensive as they spend the entire third term piling the pressure on Elphinston that won it down. Defensive tackle was applied. Somehow wriggling free and getting the kick away was a Vance. Have no idea how he stepped through there, but he's fired through another one. That brings up triple digits for the Bombers. They kick the first of the final term, and they start this quarter just as they ended quarter number 3.
Yep. They have indeed. I see a player call for a score review out there. I'm sure we're going to get one in the TSL.
We can get the stream up on my iPad. We can do it for them, right?
Regardless, yes, impressive start here by the Bombers. And raise the bat, over 100 now for the game. 14-17-101 is their scoreline, 7-3-45. We go again. Lee won it down, straight out of the middle. No clearance for the red and black man. Shandon pops it up. Good mark, good strong overhead mark taken there on Tyler McGuinness. McGuinness goes to the wing. Fox Goodyear got Sandrick on his toes, he's had all day. Well, Hobart go inside 50. Not taken, falls out the back of Leaf Heber. Could be a free kick. Umpire said it was. Other way. It's gone to Stingle, who gets North Launceston off and going on the far side of the ground. Mark taken by Ethan Hubbard. Hubbard inside, big fly from behind, nice grab. Hobart work it out of defence. Back with the flight though. Mark taken. Into an offer. They go inside, it's a wobbly kick. Leaf Heber takes a nice grab on the chest. We'll go back and try and get his team what's been a rare opportunity at a look at goal.
Well, those were the two that had them going in quarter number 2, wasn't it? Will Splan, who takes the mark, and Left Hobart. They got the goals between them, and they combine here again, and a chance for their first score since about the 20-minute mark of the second quarter.
Already kicked 2, Tom Leaf Heber. Can he get a third? Directly in front, will kick from 40 metres out. Mightn't quite get the journey, it doesn't. Falls short. Rush through for a behind.
Quite have the distance required there as Bennett carries it out for the Bombers. Short kick in towards Bales. Standing today, feigned the handball, then eventually gave it to Bennett. Bennett floats it wide, and they work their way along the far wing with a chain of handballs, and they've done it nicely. Back to Bales, who's continued his run, and he just spots up Pearce in all sorts of time and space inside the forward 50. That was very easy, coast-to-coast stuff there. Just run it with hands, going right through the Demons. So Pearce. Just chip one into the pocket.
Oh.
But looking there for Bennett, juggling, you get me in the back anyway. Which always seemed likely, just to prompt position for the contact. Bennett will go back for a slightly easier kick than Pearce had, but the angle's still against him. So margin 55 points to put in excess of 10 goals here. Thomas Bennett in a real focal point in the forward line for him, as he always is here. Kick from around about 40 out. It's drifting across the face. And somehow it's a mark there for the Bombers. Played on quickly, chipped it back to Manchad, not 15. He's told to go. Wheeled one way, lost his footing, got the handball off. And the big fella Hobbs just wheels round and says, I'll have my third of the afternoon. He's been very good, Hobbs. And he gets another one. And they're out now by 61 points.
Yep, 3 goals for Hobbs. He's been fantastic, hasn't he?
Sure has.
So North Launceston on their way to a big win here at North Hobart Oval. Important one, as we mentioned, through the day as far as the finals goes. We'll battle on for that 4th spot. It's like the Monty Footy Club and the Tigers will lock away 1 and 2. Then you got Parents and Lauderdale and North Lonnie trying to fill those remaining positions. It's going to be a ripping run home. Back in the middle. DALY gets a touch, moves it forward. Murphy Dale's there, running onto the footy. The handball away. Shrugging the opponent there was Groom. High kick. And smacked out of bounds.
Yeah, it is tight between those 3 teams, so percentage could well come into it. So I suspect they won't want to let up here this afternoon, the Bombers.
Absolutely not. Here it comes again. Lee, big fist. Big smother there for Demons attack. Pull up. Lee. Sandrick's there. The handball away, but only as far as the opposition player. And here they go again, North Launceston. It's the coach. Got the high handball off. Pearce now runs onto the football. Wheels around. Sandrick tried to be the tackler. Paid a free kick here. Back to the Bombers. Target is Cox Goodyer. That's where it ends up. Would not put this one past him despite the angle being a little bit tough.
Yeah, very tough kick for a left footer, but I don't think anyone can do it. It's this bad.
Absolutely. Brad Cox Goodyer, coach of North Launceston. The job he's done with this team. On its way. What did I tell you, Andrew Cooling? And he is up and about, the coach. That is a magnificent kick. He is the best player in the competition by the length of the Flemington Straight.
What a start. What a kick. And yeah, he just had every confidence. If anyone was going to do it, it was going to be that man, Brad, at Cox Goodyear. Just pure class. And look, he's been fairly well held for the most part today by Sandrick, but you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep this fella quiet all day. He's still bobbed up and impacted the scoreboard multiple times here this afternoon. Just so hard to stop his influence. And that was just a special goal, really. So 67 points now the lead. Pretty emphatic stuff this is DALY. Gets a kick away. Tapping it in front there was Sulzberger. Flick back inside. Demons through DALY. He's collected by Cox Goodyear. Play allowed to continue. Jackson floated over his head. And a good mark taken again. Is that Splan once again? A big fella down there. And it's been impressive for the Demons. Hasn't had perhaps the supply he's needed, but when they have been able to get to him, so impressive in the air. He can kick a goal. It's been a long time coming. 9 goals of the game have gone to the Bombers. Splan. He goes back. Umpire's moving a lot, which is never a good sign. A score only, so 57. Margin still at 66 points. Time between goals now for the Demons.
As indeed, as the ball comes to the commentary side wing here at North Hobart Oval. Bursting through with it is Ollington. He's got time and space and goes forward. What's on offer? With the football now is Seth Campbell. Bouncing ball. Has it got enough turn? Not this time. Out offline for a minor score.
Clean taken turn. Just quite steer it through. But he's been another who's impressed today.
Absolutely. They can find him, can't they? North Launceston.
Yeah.
Just an impressive footy club. You know, they've had coaching changes, etc. Doesn't matter. Personnel changes. Always up there as we see it. Holding the ball decision.
But yeah, they just keep churning it out the production line.
Yeah, they do. That's incredible. We saw that last year. You know, they debuted so many players to manage to make a grand final. It's an elite setup under Adam Brady as the president. Caswell now goes inside. Again, the ball's turned over by the team in the red and the black.
Up inside 50, one down, DALY. Besieged immediately, but he didn't have the football. So it's going to be a free kick to Callan DALY. It's probably maybe on him, he'll be able to play on and a little bit of extra room. Thinks better off, just stands up looking for Splan. Why not? Hits the deck. Leafheimer was there, but towed away from him. Going through is White. Gave it back and now in a little bit of space is Banks Smith. Just beyond his distance. Jackson calling for it in the square. That's where he heads. He pumps it deep. Jackson flies, couldn't quite bring it down. Trying to get away. Jackson just dished the handball in time, but the Bombers will come away with it. Here's man Shannon, who can use his trademark dash. He bounces off half back and spots a target on the wing. He's continued his run here as they flood forward here to the Bombers over the top. Just dropping back to intercept was Ferguson. The Demons. He retreats back to Kilpatrick. Shifted across to Campbell, but lost some yardage here. They did it though because they did have the spare out here on this side, and Banks Smith eventually finds him. He punches it short. Finds Elphinston. Time's just been a bit too stagnant off half back today. Some handball, some dash was White to open things up. Looking for Splan, got hands to it. Ball down through the legs of Caswell. Cleaver was there. Leafheimer surely taken over the shoulder. Free kick will go his way. Wants to take it quickly. Handball across and found Jordan Roberts, who wheels into space and sets sail for home. But he too has tugged his effort. And the wait for a goal goes on. Halfway through the final term, in danger of a goal the second half here. The Demons, unless they can find something soon.
Alex Lee with the footy. Goes over the top. Goes along to a little bit of pressure here, the Bombers. Lee gets it back in the end and goes along to the wing. Sort of mark back with the fight there. Campbell goes quickly. The target Edmondson. Edmondson's kick. Is it cut off? Not quite. And he's in the end though. Back inside the centre square. Coming through. Free kick not paid. Worth work it forward. Cut off by Bennett. Spills to ground though. And work it out of some territory. Here's a chance for North Hobart now. Look at this kick off the boot. It's just offline to the right. It's good effort though, wasn't it?
Quite bend it back enough. 77-49. 65 points the margin. Leafhammer applying the pressure from behind. Kick in the end. Back to the kick rather. And Edmondson, handle intercept. He chips it in for Norton. Now can Norton find a target? It's short to Kilpatrick. And Kilpatrick drive them in deep. Plenty of bombers back there. Off hands to DALY. Immediately tackled. Got his kick away. Got offline and out of bounds for a throw in. Tick towards the midway point of this final quarter. North Launceston firmly in the ascendancy. The Demons challenged them in the second quarter. They've been ruthlessly dominant ever since that point. The Demons searching for their first goal of the half. Side 50 here, but was first to the ball through Ollington. And back inside to Li Fang. And back over the top. That was chopped off there and scored over the line by Roberts for another throw in.
15.5 minutes gone, final term. Margin is a big one now, 65 points in favour of the Bombers. Prize paid in the back there. This will be the player to get the free kick. Tries to find Harper. Harper under instant pressure though, and call for a throw. Advantage paid, no, it's coming back. It is Lockie Murphy-Dale with the footy. Side, and he finds a target straight away. It's a good mark on the chest. Splan again. He's had an afternoon looking for his fourth.
He can hold his head high, Will Splan. He's resented hard all day. He's given him a good marking target. Unfortunately, the supply just hasn't been there, but he's been one of the better players on the ground. And he's kicked three and a chance for a fourth here. Their first of the second half.
Will Splan. He comes. That kick is into the woodwork again. Seen a few down that end of the ground this afternoon. Minor score, so second half goal still eludes the Demons.
64 points in the margin. 8 to 16, 18. Scoreboard really telling the story. Pretty emphatic stuff as Cox Goodyear just taking the kick out this occasion. Punching it short, Lee the target. Takes the mark ahead of Elphinston. Darts one in short. That was ill-advised. Dropping back into the space there was Jackson. And the big man extends the jukes, takes the intercept, and he says, I'll go back and see if I can break this goalless drought. Kicking from the arc of 50. It'll take his best. Nick Jackson. Finally provide the goal that's eluded them. He kicks from the paint. Looks good off the boot. It's a lovely kick from Jackson through the middle, and they do get their first of the second half. 8-8-56. Still well behind in this game. North Launceston 16-18, 114. But at least they've avoided the goalless second half run.
They have indeed, yes. So they can tick off there. But they'll be really bitterly disappointed in what they've produced here in the second half after a really good second quarter. An all dominant display from North Launceston. Well, this, of course, without Ben Simpson today, who's, I think, the runner out there, the Bombers, one of their best players, captain, co-captain. So they go and try and get the quick response here, North Launceston. As we said, percentage really important at this stage of the season for North, who are battling out for those final two spots in the top four, and they might get a cheeky goal here. Mark taken, is it? It is indeed. And it's on the chest of Isaac Newitt. We'll go back now and have a shot right behind this one, so we'll know straight away how it looks. Newton has shoved that to the right.
Yeah, just didn't quite make the contact off the boot he was looking for. Really good composure, teamwork there from Bennett too. A lot of players would have blazed away from the pocket, but saw his man had a few metres of separation, just poked it into the space. Into a goal on that occasion. Disciplined team thing there from Bennett as the Demons move it forward with a bit of purpose here. Crashing in was Cox Goodyear. Tackle laid by Bennett. And for what? They considered forwards, the umpire had called for it. 59 points the lead for the Bombers as we've ticked into red time in quarter number 4. They were challenged early but responded with a pretty commanding second half performance there. A big win coming up as to get themselves back into the top 4 here. With a tackle that just lingered from behind. Free kick paid the way of the Bombers. And it's opened up. Near side wing here, chipped it over the top to Man Shandon. He found Harper. Man Shandon wants it back. That's where he heads. He's down on the pocket here and knew it. Goes a little bit shorter. Squirrel came, but chop of the arms. The call from the umpire. We'll go back and see if I can add another one here. He's got Man Shandon trying out for it in the pocket. But Seth Campbell says, no, I'll go back and take this one. 10 goals up in a red time. See if I can add another one to my tally. He's been very good today, Seth Campbell. Can he add another goal here? He kicks from just inside 50, but he was always hanging that one out to the right. Flying out of bounds on the full. Down the line. Murphy Dale taking the mark at half back for the Demons. Wants to get around his opposite number in Campbell. Just held him up. And to find an option inside. They'll spread this one wide with a good kick over the top to White. And they get it moving quickly to Norton. Norton sends him inside 50. Had Caswell through his hands. Couldn't quite take the mark. Li Fang taking it wide. Back over the top, back to Lee Fan. Took the tackle on there of White. The handball just over the top, and Norton puts the pressure on to see it out for a throw.
Those interested in the game at Windsor Park. Launceston controlling that one against the Tigers, 117 to 51. Time on in the final term. Earlier today, it was Clarence with a big win over Glenorchy at KG5, 110 to 44. This one, North Launceston in full control. Leave Heber. Goes forward, Jackson, as he paid the mark. Umpire said no, play on. Ball up. Just the one goal in the second half. That's for North Hobart to get another hit before the full-time siren. 1 goal 5. They've kicked since half-time. Launceston have got the 9 goals on the board, 9-9. So it's been a dominant display. Look it in here, North Hobart to the square, but Curvis is there. Now, Cox Goodyear. Very dark here at North Hobart, even with the lights on this afternoon. Not sure they're turned up to full brightness, Drewy. Might be trying to save some money on power.
Don't know what the lux level is on them, but I wouldn't think it would be too high. I'm sure they're making a whole lot of difference at this point. As Cox Goodyear charges through the middle of the ground, kicked it off the deck, surrounded by Bombers with Stephenson. Have a stoppage. So 24 plus change of tick by. Can't be too long left here as Lee and Elphinstone go at it once more. McGuinness just dances through the pack. Sells a little candy too, if you don't mind. McGuinness pumps them deep forward. Mark dropped there by Splan though. Bashing through, took the man on there, I reckon, Sulzberger. Hope I didn't share that view. Says I'll have it. Rushing through there. Late on in the afternoon, can Jackson find one out on the ruck? He takes it and just past the post. Minor score and along to 8 goals 9. 58 points in arrears. Dominant stuff here from the Bombers as the spoil came from Vandam. Still running hard is man Chandon. Worked it back inside to Event by hand. Wellington returned it to Harper, who was under pressure from Leafer, but still working hard. White comes across to pressure Campbell. Campbell then just got to his back a little, released by White. And McGuinness is able to poke one round the corner, found Caswell, kept it moving quickly. Chipped up towards a half forward, over the head of Splan. Cleaver looking to get to work here. Under pressure from Nankervis. Curvis happy to seek the safety of the boundary line. Finds it for a throw-in.
Nothing too long left here. 26 minutes gone, just about. Here comes. He's at the back for the Demons. They got one last roll of the dice here to get a go on the board. And, oh, almost kicked off the ground by Leafheber. Through for a minor score. We head to next week's fixtures. North Hobart. They've got another tough test down the southern outlet to the Twin Ovals to take on the Tigers. 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. And North Launceston. They've got a tough test as well. Launceston at Windsor Park. So doesn't get easy for these two teams next weekend. California will absolutely take some confidence out of this victory this afternoon. Got another chance to get one more here. Is that gone 15? It has, umpire it. That's taken there by Isaac Hewitt. It's another shot on goal. Lauderdale Clarence next weekend too will be a beauty down at Skybus Oval.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you do have to play Launceston in a league, at least you two main rivals, one of them's going to be dropping points at least. Exactly
right. So there is the final siren. Chance for Isaac Hewitt to get this lead out even further. And he has put that through for a minus score. So final margin here at North Hobart Oval, or final score in fact, 16-20-116 North Launceston to North Hobart 8-10-58. A dominant display from the TSL's Glamour Club, it's fair to say. They've been dominant in this competition for so long now, and just a really good display this afternoon, Andrew.
Yeah, they were really good. End up doubling the score, double the goals, double the behinds. True there, but yeah, really from the red time, really in quarter number 2 onwards, they just put their foot to the throat. Far too good. It was a good response from the Demons. Played a really good 20 minutes there. Splan and Leafever got them back into it. It was 45-51. I thought game on. It was set for a really interesting one at that point. The Bombers just put the foot down, steady blading quarter number 2, and then they just dominated that second half. That was one good traffic. It was an absolute drubbing, really, and you'd say the final score probably flatters the Demons, if anything. That was a very, very impressive showing from the Bombers.
Absolutely. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage this afternoon on the Daily Potato Co live stream. It's all games live streamed for the TSL in season 2022. Enjoy the weekend. We'll catch you for more TSL action for round 16 next weekend.